Welcome to my third trimester pregnancy recap update video. That's a mouthful. I am 38 weeks pregnant today. I think in my first pregnancy I filmed this a little bit later, but I don't know when I'm gonna have the baby, so I'm just gonna do this and whip through my list and give you guys a little update. So this is my second pregnancy and we don't know the gender, and I don't have any indicators or feelings like I'm going into labor. If I'm out of breath, it's because the baby's like, yeah, I'm just really pregnant. The baby's kind of high and up in my lungs and things. So here we are. I'm having a nice coffee and I have notes on my phone that I'm going to go through. I'm gonna try to just rattle things off quick because I got a toddler downstairs. It's Saturday and we're busy, but I wanted to get this done. So here is kind of things I wrote down, just noting throughout this trimester. So I'm doing update from week 28 to 38, and in the third trimester you go to the doctor at 28 weeks, 32, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So at 36 weeks you start going every week, and at my 34-week appointment my doctor was out of town, so I actually bumped that to 35, so I've been going weekly for the last 3 weeks. But here we go into the symptoms. So obviously I've been up a lot during the night, just going to the bathroom, probably 2 to 3 times during the night. It's been really hard and difficult carrying and lifting and picking up my son Houston. He's 35 pounds and I'm just have been trying to be really careful because I have this sciatic nerve pain that comes and goes and flares up, and I've had it on both the left and the right side. So obviously, it's not like you're just lifting 35 pounds when it's in and out of his crib, in and out of the car seat. My husband does and has helped so much and has kind of helped take over a lot of bedtime routine, laying him down and stuff, but still obviously I do it, and we're kind of working on potty training, and so even just helping him sit down on his little potty chair. So that's kind of been hard, but obviously manageable, but just something that I didn't experience with my first pregnancy. Houston has been super cute, getting ready for the baby. He's very interested and aware and knows what's going on. He'll kiss my belly, he'll talk to the baby, he talks about the baby. In the last week we've pulled up all the baby gear, and he's really into putting Mickey Mouse in his Mickey Mouse stuffed animals. He has 3 of them, so he'll put them in the bassinet, in the car seat, in the bouncer. He'll wrap them up in a blanket, but on the flip side he's also getting a little bit jealous. You can tell he's acting out in certain ways because he knows that there's a big change coming and that the attention is not going to just be solely on him. And so we will see what happens when the baby comes, but overall I think it's good that he's he knows what's going on. So I don't think it's going to be this huge shock or surprise. He's 2.5 and he's very aware. So we'll see. It'll be interesting. I noted that I did have 2 massages during this trimester, and just under that realm, I'll just say all the self-care I've had, and I feel like I've done a good job of carving out and making some time to take care of myself before the baby gets here. I know that'll be important after as well, but I did have a massage at 28 weeks and 34 weeks, and both were just so nice and good and helpful, and I've had a super healthy, normal, easy pregnancy. But with that being said, you still are pregnant and achy and sore and your back, and I mean you're just carrying so much more weight and pressure on your joints. So that was super nice. I've had this trimester, I think like 2 pedicures, and my mom treated me to a foot massage one day, and I just got my hair done, which was really on my to-do list to have a fresh color and cut before the baby comes, so I did that. And I'm trying to think, I'm having a dentist appointment next week that I'm gonna get out of the way, and I would love to get my nails done before birth because I had them white last time, so I want to do the same thing, just feel good and fresh, and I don't know, it's just something to be excited about. So that's kind of the realm of my self-care and how things have, it's been like busy and a lot, but I'm like glad I'm getting it all out of the way now so that it's just done and I can just relax and enjoy my maternity leave. I forgot to mention in the last trimester update, I never said when I started to feel the baby move, but I started to feel the baby move at 17 weeks, and my husband first felt the baby at 21 weeks, and this trimester the baby has gotten way stronger and the kicks are way more pronounced and jabs, and like I feel the limbs, you know, up here in the top. And at my last OB appointment, which was 37 weeks, I asked my doctor to feel and see if he thought that the baby was going to be really big, because I was kind of afraid of that, of how I was feeling the baby so high. But he said the baby feels not abnormally big, like probably similar to my last baby, which was 8 pounds 5 ounces. That's probably, I'm guessing this baby will be like high 7s or somewhere in the 8s. I did get a new diaper bag, but I'm gonna film a diaper like I did in my first pregnancy. I filmed what was in my bringing my baby to the hospital bag, and I put it in my diaper bag. So when I do that, I'll show my new diaper bag and talk all about that. I did pass my glucose test at 28 weeks, so that was good. That's where you have to drink that sugary drink and test for gestational diabetes. I have been having acid reflux, not every night, but at night, probably like twice a week or something. I'll have to take Tums. It's just like the nastiest feeling, like laying down in bed, and then it's just like right here. Does not feel good. I mentioned already my sciatica. It's actually been pretty good right now. It's just on the right side, but it's not been severe. I would say it's very similar, if not better, than my first pregnancy, actually, because I haven't been having to wear this SI joint belt that I did wear with Houston a little bit at the end. Pregnancy pillows, still use that every single night. Love that. Couldn't live without it. I think I'm going to bring that to the hospital again with me like I did last time. I had one baby sprinkle this pregnancy, and I just had it this past week, which was kind of nerve-wracking because I'm like, I don't want to have the baby early still. But I just filmed the video showing like everything I got at that, so you should go watch that if you're interested in hearing about that. But it was really nice and hosted by my coworker Julie, so that was really, really nice. Maternity clothes, I have still been, nothing's changed since my last trimester. I basically live in these Lululemon Align leggings. It's all I wear every day if I have like for work, and then just like big sweaters, maternity shirts, and then at home I've been wearing these Target pajamas. I have them in 2 different patterns, and that's all I'm going to bring to the hospital too. I have like this leopard pattern and then a pink and white pinstriped one, and I've been living in those this trimester. I've been super emotional this pregnancy in general, but especially this last trimester. I was 30 weeks pregnant at Christmas, and we didn't really do, or I didn't do any baby prep or to-do items until after Christmas. So I was like, let's say 31 weeks and didn't have anything really organized or pulled out, or getting the room switched, like the baby's coming into Houston's room. So January and February have been very busy. As you can see, we did do the board and batten accent wall. My sister-in-law did that. She did the best job ever, and I'm kind of like waiting to show the whole nursery until everything's finished and we get all the baby's stuff set up in here, and then I'll do a video of the whole nursery. But so we did that. So basically January and February have just been busy, like getting things done. I was super emotional and stressed about feeling overwhelmed, and my husband told me to like just write everything down, which I did do in like a notes page on my phone, and I used the bubble check marks, and I have surprisingly gotten pretty much everything done. My friend is gonna come over on Monday and we're gonna finalize like the nursery closet drawers, get everything like set up in here, and then finish my son's big boy room and get all of his stuff in there. So I'll feel really good. Like, I would say I would not want to have the baby right now, but next week I think I'll feel better and ready and have our, like, I don't have the hospital bag packed for us or the baby, but I'll probably have that done in the next few days. So I think I'll feel much more prepared very soon. I mentioned the baby's sitting high, but the baby is high, definitely not low. I don't have any pelvic pain or pressure or anything. Like, if anything, I just feel like the baby's very well balanced in position, and if anything, it would be a little bit higher than lower. I got a back massager for Christmas, which has been really nice. It's like a U-shaped cordless. My husband got it for me, so I can use that on my lower back or up here. I still prefer if he rubs my back or feet before bed, but that's been nice. My weight gain this pregnancy has been very similar to my first, but definitely more. I delivered my son, I think I gained like 23 to 25 pounds total, and right now I'm at 25 pounds, so that's totally fine. I'm totally good with that. I think I'm carrying my weight differently though, like just because, I don't know, I'm a little bit older and probably, yeah, so I'll probably gain like total 30, maybe 35, I'm not sure, depends how long I stay pregnant and how much I eat, but I've been having a very high appetite and hungry all the time, and I'm eating a lot, and I eat whatever I want and treats all the time and dessert before bed and whatever, like McDonald's, and yeah, but I am gonna try to start eating healthier just for my health. I just bought some stuff to make like shakes and stuff, and I got these acai bowls from Costco to have, and after the baby's born I just want to take care of myself and try to just be a little healthier with my diet. We went on a baby moon at 34 weeks. It was amazing and relaxing, and I loved doing that, and I would recommend that to anybody. We flew to Florida. I got that cleared by my doctor ahead of time. He said as long as you fly before 36 weeks and there's no complications, it should be okay. So that was nice. On the way there, I rode in the middle seat, which was like miserable. I just felt like so squished, but then on the way home I rode on the aisle and it was like fine. The baby's heart rate has been in the 140s, but I don't know really. I mean, my doctor was like it always changes, so I never really ask, but if he says, that's pretty much what it's been. I have had a couple calf cramps in the middle of the night. Not as many as my first pregnancy, but it's happened like 3 times, and those are so uncomfortable. And then I've had a couple nosebleeds like in my first pregnancy, but I think it's way better during the winter because it's dry. I don't know if that actually even makes sense. But anyways, I have only had a few of those, but that's been happening during the night. I would say my number one pregnancy complaint, if I had to say anything or symptom, would be my energy and feeling tired. And I know that's normal. I'd say physically I've actually felt like the best and most myself in the 3rd trimester, which is exactly how I was with my first pregnancy. but the energy levels come and go. And I think what's hard for me is it's just like mentally hard because I want to do all this stuff and I want to have energy like my normal self and do mommy stuff and work stuff and house stuff, but then I'm like just so tired. So that's been hard, and it just is so random and comes and goes, and some days I feel good and have good energy, and then some days I'm just so tired and I just basically have to like make it through the day and then try to like lay down as soon as my toddler goes to bed. This pregnancy I have not used any lotion for stretch marks at all. In my first pregnancy I did use, I forget the brand, but I used something and I didn't have any stretch marks, and this time I haven't done it like at all. Maybe I did it one time, so we'll see if that actually even makes a difference or not. So I did get a baby book for this baby. It looks like this, and it's Paper Peony Press, I guess is the brand. Actually just like randomly found it at Marshall's and it was super cheap, but it's like looks way more simplified than my first child's baby book, so I'm excited about it, and I'm gonna try to stay on top of this and just do this every few weeks while I'm home. Just keep it updated. We have a list of names for boys. We don't really have one that we love. We have a name, or the one that we both love, and then we have a list of girls, and I would say we do have one girl name that I think we would end up using if it's a girl. I still think it's a boy strongly. I have no intuition of it being a girl at all, so if it's a girl I'll be completely shocked, but it will be fun either way. We're not doing any maternity photos this time, which kind of makes me sad. I love pictures, but at the same time, we're just, I don't know, it's busy and I put more effort. I found somebody that's going to come to the house and do newborn pictures with the family, so I'm excited about that. So last thing I'm going to touch on is just kind of like our plans for the hospital. We aren't allowed to have any visitors, and I think at this point our hospital is on code red status, so I can only have one support person as of right now, so it'll be me and my husband. We're hoping and planning to stay a short time at the hospital this time, so if the baby gets cleared at 24 hours after it's born, we plan to hopefully come home. Our son is going to be well taken care of at our in-laws' house, and then I'm just looking forward to having Houston meet his new brother or sister, and I'm really looking forward to time with the newborn and maternity leave in our new house. When my Houston was born, we didn't move into our own house until he was 4 months old, so we didn't really have that like alone time as much, and this time I've been able to really nest and prepare and kind of been going a little crazy, but I'm really excited to just have that special time. I'm planning to take off of work and be home with the baby somewhere between 3 and 4 months. Hopefully longer, or I mean hopefully 4 months, but we'll see. And I'm just really excited to meet the baby. I'll give you guys a quick bump date. So I'll show you like this and then I'll show you in the mirror. But this is 38-week belly. Okay, oh my gosh. So yeah, I mean, similar to Houston for sure, but I definitely feel like I'm just a little plumper. So thanks for watching. Like I said, I'm gonna do a diaper bag and the baby's hospital bag video, and then a nursery video, hopefully before the baby comes, and then it'll be baby time. So, all right, thanks for watching.